Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is about Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy, who seems to be under fire. People criticizing him, especially from the Amhara and Tigray regions. Secondly, General Werede spoke today. He held a press briefing. General Werede's role is very crucial in the ongoing political tension in Tigray. What did he say? The political polarization in Tigray could spread into Tigray security forces. And lastly, violence in southern Ethiopia, in southern zone, an armed group took control of a town this weekend. Dozens, more than a dozen people were killed in this attack. It is being reported by several news sources. Let's start from the first news story, which is about Ethiopian PM Abiy. In a video a few hours ago, I told you about his Abi's remarks about chicken and onions. He said that Ethiopians eat a dish with lots of onions and small amount of chicken, and after that they say they ate chicken. It's not chicken. Basically, they ate onions. I linked his statement to maybe government's plans, government's dreams of steering the country towards economic progress and prosperity. Saying, Zimbabwe said that Ethiopians will eat chicken too, fried chicken, pure chicken. Now, the words and the message from Ethiopian PM Abiy is being seen as if he criticized, as if he belittled Ethiopian cuisine, Ethiopian national food. He did not name a specific dish in his talk, but Dorowot is a special Ethiopian national dish, you can say. It's a chicken stew with eggs, I think. Obviously, it has onions too. People say that he was referring to Dorowot, which is mostly consumed by Abishas, by Tigrayans and Amharas. And basically, he mocked this dish. This is how his remarks about chicken and onions are being seen by some of his critics. That is why we're seeing a propaganda against the prime minister that he represents Oromo mentality which belittles, which humiliates, allegedly, everything which has Tigrayan and Amhara footprints. And Abiy's critics in both communities say that his remarks could spark efforts for a Tigray Amhara alliance because both are feeling hurt because of his remarks. This is how a small talk uh, can create uh, big troubles in Ethiopia. Maybe I think the Prime Minister will make correction, or in a speech in near future he'll try to make a correction, I think, because his comments, his remarks are being seen as if he criticized a particular national dish. Second was Werede. General Werede of Tigray held a press briefing in Tigray. Tigray's General Werede's role is very crucial in the ongoing political conflict in Tigray, which will he take any side, will he stay neutral? He was called to Addis Ababa too. There he met with the federal government leaders, including PM Abiy reportedly. He's returned, he's back in Calais, and he held a press briefing. General Werede indirectly admitted the gravity of political tension in Tigray. He said that work is being done to stop this political conflict from creeping into Tigray security forces. It means there are fears that this Tigray political conflict between Getachew group and Debrecen group could divide the military too. Military means security forces. And security force officials, top leaders could also take sides. He says that work is being done to ensure the neutrality of Tigray security force. How will Varade ensure that the Tigray security forces remain neutral? Which work is being done? Getachew is calling for the neutrality of Tigray security force. The Bratskian wing is hoping that security forces would support him in removing Getachew. Secondly, Varade made it clear that no external intervention be tolerated. He sent a message to Prosperity Party, to federal government of PM Abiy, that federal forces or federal government should not intervene in Tigray in this political conflict. That makes sense. Varade and others, they would oppose the entry of federal forces, though Getachew would like federal forces to be on his side. By the way, federal government would like Varade to play an important role. I mean, if federal government can achieve its objectives through Varade without deploying federal forces, it would be more than happy with this arrangement. It would like to back Varade so that Varade stays neutral and he does not allow people at the Bratskian wing to remove Getachew. We'll have to wait. Is Varade pro Getachew or pro Debrecen? Varade is not from the area from where main TPL leaders are. He's neither from Aksum or Adwa or Shere, from where major people leaders are. I think he's from Enderta. That's why people say that he has soft corner for Getachew. I don't know. Sadkan has made it clear he supports Tigray government. He wants a more inclusive political culture in Tigray. He criticizes TPLF too. Varade is mysterious. It's difficult to say what he will do. But he announced neutrality today. Let's see, can he manage to ensure neutrality of Tigray security forces? Lastly, was violence in southern Ethiopia, in southern region, where on weekend an armed group took control of a town in Seggan, Konso zone, and in this attack by the armed group, around 20 people were killed, including some police officials. Armed group took control of the entire town for around 48 hours. The armed group remained in control of this town. Conflicts are spread across Ethiopia. Boundary conflicts between regions. Boundary conflicts between some zones within a region. Boundary conflict between some waredas. Ethnic conflicts between some groups. This issue in Konso Sagan is basically a territorial issue, boundary issue, and a little bit ethnic issue as well. Mainly, it's a boundary issue. It has been ongoing for several years, but no lasting solution could be found. So, after every few years, violence erupts in Konso zone in Sagan. The war administrator fled the area and the armed group took full control of the town. Later, security forces were called, reinforcements came. Area still very tense, situation still very tense in this part of southern Ethiopia.